All right, good afternoon, class. My name is Robert Weldon, and this is week 6, I believe, for speech. And today we're going to talk about something that I'm really passionate about. I really enjoy teaching and developing my own teams. I've been a restaurant manager for about 6, 7 years, and then Hurricane Harvey came along and got into healthcare. Now I do healthcare management, so I'm able to kind of work with work with our teams and develop new urgent care teams and focus on the new growing crisis being the COVID pandemic that everyone seems to be having to deal with in their own ways, either through healthcare workers or support staff and support initiatives. So, part of being a good leader is knowing when to step in and knowing when to let things kind of play out on their own. One big thing that I had to learn because I started managing at 21 was I can't be the guy that fixes everything every time. In fact, it's one where now I feel some of my coworkers actually envy that I usually cut out of work about 4:30 every single day. We're expected to work 40 hours a week. I do that. I'm here for 40 hours a week, not including the conference calls I have to take remotely while I'm at home with my kids or anything like that. So I do my best to practice a good work life and professional life division. So that way I'm not always at work. I've been the guy there that works 80 hours a week and the restaurant's going to fall apart if I'm not there. And it doesn't work. So the biggest thing is put the groundwork in up front. Empower your staff. Right now, I've got a team. There are 3 other people on my team, and most of my other clinics and coworkers have a good 6, 7, 8, 9 people on their team, and I have 3, not counting myself. So I really had to lean on them and empower them and let them know these are my expectations. You'll work on this task daily. You will work on this task weekly, and then I'll follow up with you because one person 80 hours a week, I refuse to work 80 hours a week. It's not going to happen unless I absolutely have to. But if I have the team, there's no point for me to be Atlas and take all the weight on my shoulders. So um, providing the challenges for my team to really focus in on their own growth and development. You know, the month of October has been our back to basics month. We're going to really focus on redirecting and building a better foundation so that we can move forward to a stronger clinic and a stronger practice. The biggest quote that everyone seems to say all the time is don't sweat the small stuff, and I cannot push that enough. People are going to use what they're going to use. If we run out of product or anything like that, do your best to not run out of product. But I mean, you can't let in any industry, not just healthcare, but in any industry, we need to make sure that we're rolling with the punches. There's a much bigger picture, and if we run out of tissues, well, there's a pandemic going on, so I think people are going to kind of understand that we ran out of tissues. Now, if we ran out of hand sanitizer, whole nother problem. So just focus on the positives, build your team up, have a good foundation for yourself, and definitely work from there because this is probably my 8th or 9th team between restaurants and medical that I've had to fix or not fix but put together, and I just get better with each one. So that's about it. Thanks, guys.